Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video. This shouldn't be very long. So I just want to remind everybody that After Effects has this info panel over here, which is really good to find out what values are. So we have RGB. So we can put our cursor over anything, and if we look up in this corner, I can't do it at the same time, but if we look up in this corner, it'll show us the values. So how can that be used is one way is we can say we want to color correct the shadow. We can go to an area that's similar, say like right here, and we can sample. We can just hover over and we can see that our values in this corner right here, we have 169, 178, 194. So that will kind of tell us what range our shadow, I don't know what that blip was, sorry about that. Well, actually, it should show us what values closely our shadow should be. So then if we go over here, and we sample this one, ours are 161, 162, 180. Go back over here-ish, 169, 178, 194. So what we can do is use our color correction and try to get into this same range. It doesn't have to be the exact numbers, but just it'll help us guide us to get there closer, and then we can use our eye to decide whether we want to go more blue, more red, more green. So yeah, that's one thing real quick. The other thing I want to go back over is the curve tool. The curve tool is a pretty nice color correction tool. I just want to go over real simple, real quick. So basically this area is going to be your midgrounds, this is going to be your brights, it's going to be your darks. So, and I just added a solid and a ramp to that solid, just to kind of show you what the curve will do. So if we boost up the gamma, so if we go in the middle, we can see it's actually crunching all that fall off, and we're going towards white, so it's bringing a lot more white in. So we're losing a lot of that gradation because we're in the midtones, and we're actually, and then this line right here is actually showing that we're clamping a lot of the white. So white doesn't start till way over here. So usually you don't want this pegged up here or down here. You usually kind of want to try to get close and let it rest right before it hits. So this kind of shows you your easy way to mess with your midtones. You can bring it down, you can bring it up, and then you can actually see that, like I showed, we can clamp our whites. So we have a lot brighter whites in there. We can bring our blacks, so we have more black in there. And then we can do like an S curve, which is your classic saturation curve. So this is kind of show you what that does. It's going to add saturation. And then to add a point, you just click. And then to take it off, you can just pull it off, drag it off, drag it off. And then we can also, just as a reminder, we can also switch what channel we're in. So now we're in the red channel. We can just affect the reds. And we can change to green and affect just the greens. And then we can affect just the blues. And if we needed to, we can go to our alpha and actually do some work in there. But that can get out of control pretty quick. We can go back to master, and we can draw our own, which I never do. And then I'll add your own points and you can mess around with it, smooth it out. I tend to usually just use it very simple. Got a reset button, so I usually tend to just kind of come in here and lift and pull things. I don't really get too crazy with it, but it's a very useful color correction tool to use. All right, I hope everyone's having a great week. If you have any questions, please message me.